morning, everybody. As you guys can see, I'm on mommy duty, taking somebody to school because they did not want to wake up. So they missed me so much. They missed me so much that looks like the bus hadn't even ran, Charlotte.
It has. They just missed the bus the first time, so they came back.
So you want to ride the bus?
She come back right there.
You want to ride the bus? Yeah, this child. She missed me so much that now she don't want to ride the bus. She doesn't want to ride the bus, and I got to take her to school. I said I'm gonna feel bad since I've been gone all weekend to the retreat, which was amazing. Unpacking Your Purpose was amazing. Go ahead, you guys. We're gonna do some car chronicles. So we're gonna do day 12 and 13 in the car with me. No lashes, no dress me up. Just yes, child. This child. I said, you want to eat here at home?
Because I miss my mom so much.
Yeah, right.
I had a beautiful day with my daddy, though.
Yeah, because you got stuff you wanted. All right, y'all. As you guys are coming in, go ahead and share with your 7 people. And also put in the chat, I walk in the wisdom of the Lord. I don't know if I'm walking in wisdom taking her to school. But we're gonna see what we can do. We can see what we can do. So I hope you guys had a great weekend. Today is gonna be a great day. You're gonna walk in wisdom. You're gonna find that even as you go through every door, maybe you're not even confident about it, but wisdom is gonna tell you and lead you on how to go through that door, how to handle situations, how to deal with conflict. And it's also gonna tell you how to celebrate yourself, because even now more than ever, I think this weekend really inspired me and encouraged me, because I saw so many women that took the time to invest in themselves and pull away, retreat, pull away from the world and get in a place where they can be poured into. And it was so amazing. It was so amazing. So guys, I can't say that enough, that we really need to make sure that periodically we know how to pull away and we know how to celebrate ourselves, because we are the prize. We are the prize. Yes, we are the prize. Yes, good morning, Yumiki. Good morning, Ayana. Good morning, Denise. Good morning, Heather. Good morning, Quanda. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Diane. D-Rod. D-Rod's in the house. Okay, so those of you, yesterday I had to minister early. Y'all know the time was set up. Spring forward, we're coming into the spring, so we lost an hour. So with that being said, y'all, I had to make sure I was ready to minister yesterday. So I was studying, praying, and I think I got up to minister maybe 8:30, 9 o'clock. Yeah, at the retreat. Oh, Diane, I got my lip gloss on. I did put a little lip gloss on that you bought me. Thank you. Thank you. But anyway, you're going to have to go in, Charlotte. Anyway, I just wanted to come on and recap day 12 and 13 for you guys, because it's parallel. It goes together. So I think God is so amazing. He knows what we need to do when we need to do it. So we're going to do 12 and 13 together, and then we're going to be back on track. Okay, because I just missed yesterday because I was flying and I don't want anything. Okay, I was flying and trying to get back home to my peeps, y'all. Get back home to my peeps. But all right, y'all ready? So good morning, Essence. So if you guys would go to day 12. Day 12 is about the virtuous influencer, that a virtuous woman has influence. Okay, after you put in the chat, I walk in the wisdom of the Lord, you're gonna make sure that you realize that today you have influence. God has given someone's ear to you. You're speaking to somebody, somebody's watching your life, And you have the power to influence people with how you live, what you say, and how you respond. Okay. And so many times sometimes I think we know people are watching us. We know people are watching us, but we don't know who's watching us. And so because you don't know who's watching you, it's always, right to do right and to be godly. And that's actually what virtuous means for me in this book. Virtuous means use your godly influence to help people. Everyone has influence. People that are in gangs have influence. People on social media have influence. People that live, in the world, in business, whether it's good or bad, everybody has influence. We just have to learn to use it in a virtuous way. And virtuous in this term means godly. So everybody has influence, but we need to use our influence in a virtuous way. And so chapter 12 talks about the virtuous woman. In Proverbs 12:4, it says a virtuous woman is a crown. She is a crown. Not she has a crown. She is the crown. And when I saw this, I'm like, so we're the reward for the man. And if you're not treated like the prize and the reward, you're in the wrong relationship. If you're not being treated, good morning, Ty, if we're not being treated like we're the crown, right? Especially if somebody's trying to hide you, who has a crown and want to hide it? Who gets a crown? Who gets a crown and doesn't wear it? So if you're being hidden and you're in a relationship, that person's not the one. If somebody's your friend, but they don't want anybody to know, listen, they don't recognize you as a prize. And in this chapter, I talk about how, people are graced and have the privilege of being in a relationship with you because you bring so much to the table. You're such a reward. You're such a crown. You're such a prize that when they recognize that, they benefit from it. The fact that they're in a relationship with you causes them to level up immediately. Okay, you just went to another level when they met you, Diane. They met you, Denise. They met you, Michelle. They met you, Ty. Those people that you're connected to on your job, in your community, in your church, in your friendships, in your family, they came up, right? They upgraded when they came in contact with you. You know why? Because you're a prize. Okay, and I want all of you on here because this is also a way to affirm and keep you accountable. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm not at my best right now because it's really, today is a day that I should rest because I traveled all weekend, right? And I don't sleep well when I'm not in my own bed. I don't know if anybody else is like that, but that's me. And so I have to catch up on my rest and, recover and get in prayer because I know that, anytime I travel like that and minister like that, I have to come back and really make sure that I'm recovered before I start again. But today's my day off, but let me tell y'all something. When I start thinking about this 31 days, you guys are my accountability partner. Y'all, if I'm your accountability partner, put a hand in the chat. That means you know that you need accountability, and this broadcast, whether it's 10 minutes, whether it's 50 minutes, it keeps you accountable, and it says, okay, she's making me stay on track with this so I can make sure I finish this book. Because sometimes we can start something because we know it's a good idea. We know it's going to benefit us. But somewhere along the way, once we miss a day, we miss 2 days, we miss 3 days, and we never really get back on track, right? So we could be accountability partners for each other because this morning you guys were actually accountability partners for me. Because I'm like, I missed yesterday, and I almost went live in the airport, but y'all had to get something to eat. Because when I minister on an empty stomach. I don't minister after after I eat. So anytime I minister in the morning, I'm ministering on an empty stomach, right? I might drink some juice or something, but I don't eat food. And so we're trying to get back to the airport. So I didn't eat till I got to the airport. So which was about 1 o'clock, So I knew I missed yesterday. And once I came home, I had to love on my folks. I missed yesterday. So I said, you know what? Today we're going to get back on track. And we're going to do 12 and 13. So you guys are my accountability partner, just like I'm yours. Okay? We all need accountability. So when you come in relationship or you come in contact with people and they realize the prize that you are, you make them better, not bitter. Okay? Those that have the privilege of being in your life recognize you as a reward. Somebody say, I'm a reward. I'm a prize. I'm a reward. And when people tolerate you instead of celebrate you, you're in the wrong circle. I tell Charlamagne that all the time. Y'all, this child know how to spend money. Keep the change. This child know how to spend money. Jesus, help us. Okay? When you're not treated as the prize, it's a problem. It's a problem. Okay? So I want you guys to put in here, I'm the prize. I'm the reward. I'm the prize. Don't go where you're tolerated. Go where you're celebrated. I learned that for me to be in true supportive relationships, couldn't be tolerated. It had to be celebrated. They had to understand that when they connected with me, not as a prophet, not as a minister, just as a person. Just as a person. Oh, y'all, let me tell y'all something. I could teach that one. Just me, who I am at the core. Because I'm kind, because I'm loving, because, you know, I have good motives, right? Those are things that you want to make sure that you understand. Without your skill set, without your gifts, without your talent, without you giving away, feeling like you got to give away so much to prove to people and show people that you're a reward. No, I'm a reward without me giving you anything. Yeah, I'm a reward without me giving you anything. I don't have to lead with a gift. I don't have to lead with what I have to offer. I'm going to lead with who I am. I'm going to lead with who I am. And I think that, yeah, I don't know what's going on over this area. But I think when we make a mistake sometimes when we lead with what we have to offer instead of who we are. You know, and you don't really develop meaningful, supportive relationships when the friendship is based on you serving somebody. When it's based on you always doing for someone, or you always having to feel obligated to make sure that somebody knows and understands that when they got you, they got all this stuff. No, they should know from just who you are in the core, right? Because you're caring, because you're kind, because you're loving, okay? Because you're sincere, okay? It should not be because she's going to help me with my business, so I'm going to be friends with her. No, that friendship is not based on the right thing, okay? All right, so the virtuous influencer brings life, and she seeks to correct ways to handle every situation. She shares her wisdom to dispel disagreements, fallouts, and disputes. In other words, the virtuous influencer loves peace. She does not work discord amongst people, and she's always trying to find a way to bring people back together. Now, she also has wisdom to know when it's time. Sometimes we want to be a mediator, but it's not time to be a mediator. And wisdom will tell you when it's time, if you can be the peacemaker between two people, when it's time and what to say. And I think that's one of the most powerful things, because sometimes you need a mediator between friends, between co-workers. You do. You need to be that mediator to show both of them, listen, I know you have your opinion, your perspective. I know they have theirs. But let's just look at it from a third point of view. You know, and when that mediator begins to speak because they don't have any emotional tie to the situation, it can bring so much clarity. But sometimes, and I'm going to say this because it's true, some people like people being in discord. They like you not being friends with your friends. They like people falling out. They like people hating on each other. And when they fall out, they know they could be the peacemaker, and they don't. They don't take the proper action, and they don't say the words that they know need to be said, which is wisdom, to get those two people or to correct the situation and bring peace. That's a problem. That's a problem. We all should be working toward, if we can make a difference in other people's lives, that we do it, that we can bring peace, right? We can bring peace to the situation. And so our affirmation today is, I am a virtuous influencer. You're going to use your influence today in a godly way, okay? And I want y'all to put that in the chat. I am a virtuous influencer, which is the name of the book. I am a virtuous influencer. You use your influence in a godly way. and you're going to influence somebody today to do something good and not bad, to better somebody instead of make them bitter. Okay, your homework today, or your wisdom note, is how can you use your positive influence to create change in the lives of others? How can you use your positive influence to create change in the life of others? And so that's your homework for today. How can you use your influence to help change the life of others for the better? Okay. And then we have chapter 13, which is, to me, parallel to chapter 12. Okay. Proverbs 13, 1 through 25, but our key scripture is Proverbs 13 and 2, says, a man shall eat good by the fruit of his mouth, but the soul of the transgressor shall eat violence. And it's basically going back to what you say, but it's going a little further and saying, okay, do you have the right appetite? Do you have the right motive? When you want to do something, or you say you want something, desire something, do you have the right motive for that thing? Why do you want it? Right? So an appetite is a strong desire to possess or consume something. You can have an appetite for a lifestyle just as strong as you have an appetite for your favorite foods. You can have an appetite for a relationship. Like, you can want that thing so bad you could taste it, you know. And so you have to be careful with your appetite and put it to what I call the motives test. Okay, there's some people that want things because you have it. They want some things because it looks glamorous. But if you're not built for it, you need to leave it alone, because there are some things that, a lot of things that people see people do on social media or even in ministry. They see the glory of it. They see the traveling and all of this, but they don't know the responsibility that comes with playing that part or taking on that calling, right? Because it looks glamorous because God makes it look easy, because he's partnered and graced us to do it. But there's also some warfare. There's also some things that we have to endure to make sure that we're doing it like God says it. So don't desire things for the wrong reason. Have right motives, because when you don't have the right motive and you want something, you might not be able to handle the warfare. You might not be able to handle the warfare that comes with it, because everything that you desire, especially things that are big, come with warfare. They do. They come with warfare. And so I have a little motives test that I want you guys to put your desires against. Okay? The next time you have a deep desire for something new, to make sure you don't want it because somebody else wants it, you're going to put it to the motives test. Number one, are you called to do this? Are you called to do it? That's the first question. Number two, will it glorify God? Will it glorify God? And then number three, will it serve others in a positive way? How is what you want going to glorify God, serve others, and how do you know this is what you want to do, or that you're called to do? Okay? And then I want you guys to put in that chat, and I don't see you guys' comments anymore, but I want you guys to put in the chat for today so we can get caught up. I have clear direction about my life, and I have a godly appetite. I have clear direction about my life, and I have a godly appetite. I want what I want, not what somebody else wants. I want what God wants for my life, not somebody else's life. Okay? You don't want it because your neighbor got it. Do you know how many people wanted a bigger house and can't afford it because their girlfriend got a new house? Well, maybe that girlfriend was living in an apartment for 10 years, and now that's her reward. But you're so busy not celebrating with her because she finally got her new house. You turn around and get a bigger house. And then you can't afford it. Y'all, we got to watch that kind of stuff. We have to watch it. What do you want, and why do you want it? Why do you want it? Is it something that you know that you truly desire? That is something that fits you? It's a match for you? Listen, I'm going to tell y'all something. Many times when I'm around other people, I don't always match other people. And when I say match other people, that means I meet a whole lot of people. Especially in ministry, I meet a lot of people. And people don't always dress like me, talk like me, respond like me. But that's okay, because I know what matches me. And that's what makes the world so beautiful, because if you stay in your lane, right? I know I have the tendency to, say things that are not grammatically correct, even though I was an English teacher for so many years. I know how to be proper and say things when I get ready, but a lot of my ministry is, telling it like I feel it. It's telling it like it is, just straight up, and not putting any sugar on it. And many times that calls from some ebonically speaking terms. Y'all know what I'm saying? So y'all can get it. Yes, I could say it proper, but it wouldn't have the power that it has. So guess what? I'm just me. I do what matches me in my ministry. I'm not going to try to be anybody else. I'm not going to try to dress like anybody else. I'm not going to try to respond or think like anybody else. I'm not going to try to show up in the world like anybody else. I'm going to do what matches me. And that's how you know that, guess what? You'll fight for what you believe. Because anytime you truly, truly want something, you don't mind fighting for it. But many times when we want something with the wrong motive, we don't want the warfare. When we really want it, come on, warfare, come on. I don't want you, but I'm gonna fight for it because I really want it. And it reminds me of in my mentorship, Higher Ground, our first month. We were doing vision casting and all of these things, goal setting, and I came up with this phrase: "Tell me what you really, really want." What do you really, really want? Don't tell me what you think I need to hear. Don't tell me what's trending. Don't tell me what everybody else is doing. Tell me what you really, really want. Tell me what you know matches you, what God has called you to do, and what you know without a shadow of a doubt, if you had to fight for it, you would. Tell me what you really, really want. Okay? So when you really, really want it, you don't mind fighting for it. It could be your marriage. It could be a promotion. It could be walking in your calling. You do whatever it takes to make sure you get what you really, really want. But make sure your motives are right. Make sure you're called to do it. Make sure it glorifies God, and it can serve other people. Okay? Because that's the way we give glory to God, when we serve other people in the kingdom of God. Okay? All right. I have a clear direction about my life, and I have a godly appetite. And then your homework for today, and I'm going to let Charlotte read it. What's the homework, Charlotte? Because I'm driving. I'm going to be safe. What's the homework? You got to say it loud. Put the camera on her. What's the
reading 1, 2, 3?
Nope, the last one is in bold.
Write down 3 things that you know that you are called to make sure you pass the motives test.
Okay, say it again and say it loud.
Write down 3 things that you know you are called to make sure they pass the motives test.
Okay. Write down 3 things that you know you're called to, and then put them to the motives test. Are you called to do it? Is it going to glorify God? Is it going to serve other people? Okay? Is it going to serve other people? Plain and simple. All right, I want to hear your takeaways. Now we on track. So tomorrow when I come on at 8 o'clock, we'll be on track for chapter 14. Okay? Is that all right, y'all? That wasn't that bad. And I'm almost there to take Shy Baby. She didn't rename herself. My name wasn't good enough. The name we named her when she was born, her government name, she didn't rename herself. Okay, it's Shy Baby. Shy Baby. That's her name. Or just Shy. I said, Shyla, don't call me that. Call me Shy. That's not your name. Your name is Shyla. But we going with the program. It's Shy Baby, I guess. So we going with Shy Baby, y'all. Put a smile on her face. Okay? All right, takeaways. Read. We're going to read the takeaways. We're going to go over the takeaways, y'all. Y'all, it's just good to change it up, isn't it? It's just good to be, lighthearted and not feel like you got to be so scripted and, do what you need to do and still have fun, right? So y'all went with me on my morning drive to take and drop Shy Baby off. Where you want to be dropped off at? Right here, where you? Regular? Right here? Where the car is? Okay. Let me hear your takeaways. Let me hear your takeaways. I don't know why I'm not seeing your comments. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Dolores. Good morning, Mashanda. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's a great morning, and you guys are going to walk in the wisdom of the Lord. Tell me your takeaways. When I park, I'm going to read the takeaways. So put a takeaway from chapter 12 or 13 in the chat, and I'm going to read them, and then I'm going to drive home from this school. Okay, all the way up. So you guys put your takeaways in the chat. Oh gosh. Put your takeaways in the chat, and I'm gonna read them. Shy Baby, Denise said Shy Baby did an excellent job. She said you did an excellent job, Shy Baby. She said thank you guys. All right, have a good day. Love you. Okay. Bye. Love you.
You tell me your practice canceled, because I'll be on that bus.
Okay. If it's canceled. Y'all, that's the baby. The last of the Mohicans. The last of the Mohicans. All right. Shy Baby did a good job. Yes. Can y'all hear me well? Can y'all see me well? All right. I want to make sure that I'm seeing your comments. Make sure I see your comments. Okay. Yes. Anybody have any takeaways? For some reason, I can't see any right now. Okay. Any takeaways from today? I have a clear direction about my life, and I have godly appetite. That's it. I have a clear direction about my life. That's good, Ty. And I have a godly appetite. Yeah, I just saw one of my students that I taught in middle school, in high school. She should be a senior. She should be a senior now. I taught her in junior high. Yes. All right, you guys. I don't see any comments besides one. I'm on my way home. I will see you guys in the morning at 8 o'clock. And those of you that are behind, just go back and watch the videos and catch up. And we will see you on time in the morning at 8 o'clock for day 14. All right. Love you guys. Have a great day.